Yeah, I've been basically organizing my logs now. As I cut trees down, I cut them in various sizes. Sometimes I cut them in 20, sometimes I cut them in 4. I've got a project where I need 20 and 4. And mostly I'm cutting them in 8 and 10 foot pieces, and I'm going to start putting them here. And whenever I need a log, here it'll be. Valuable resource on this land. What's left over after that, I cut into firewood. I've been working at it, got me a little pile going here. Strangely enough, I didn't have a fire this weekend, but I'm starting to accumulate plenty of firewood. Coming up on my next project, I'm going to do some raised garden beds out here, right around in here. And anyway, these are 20 foot. Going to stack them 2 high. And then I've got some 4-footers there, there, and there. And I'm going to start building a few garden beds. I've cleared this area back in here. This was a mess, and I've just about got it straightened out. Need to get that pile moved, and I've been working on it and cleaned it up some. But yeah, all this space here I plan to use for gardening space. I'm going to use this pile over here. I'm going to cut them down into 8-foot pieces and use them for post or whatever. Got a lot of little projects where I'm going to need some post, and this looks like it'll work out really good. Finally got stuff straightened out enough where I can get to my dirt piles. When I had the excavator here, I dug a few really deep holes and just saved myself with some fill dirt. So now I can get to both piles, this one and this one. I've moved all the debris back to either this pile or this pile and a little bit of that pile. Probably going to move that pile further back too, but anyhow, I've definitely got myself a lot more usable space here. So anyway, here's what I've got cleared out so far. Looking good. Had a few trees over in this area that I knocked down. Anyway, this time while I was here, I cut them up into usable pieces of wood. You saw them over there in the stack. Had a few laying down in here too. Last time I was out here with the excavator, there were a couple more trees I wanted to basically push over, so I pushed over a couple. Finally got around to cutting them up and getting them off the ground. I bought 2 35-gallon fuel tanks. They've got pumps on them. They're manual pumps. You got to crank them, but they crank pretty fast. And I built myself a little shelter to store them, and so far so good. This is what I've got done this weekend. I also took advantage of how dry everything was, and I basically cleared roots and started smoothing out the surface way on back here. I can now get to both my piles of fill dirt, and anyway, I've done a whole bunch of straightening out here. Pretty happy with what I got. This long berm you see here, I used to run all the way down. I've basically started clearing it out and getting rid of it. It's mostly just debris mixed with dirt. I'm using the root rake to basically get all of the roots out. Been carrying it over there and got piles.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you can keep up with the latest progress.